All right. Well, the overall energy and feeling in the base of this reading is the devil. And the devil is what an interesting reading. I just had such a light and happy reading. And not that this one isn't, it just, you can just already tell by all the colors and everything in the cards that it's just going to be a very different reading. So, Aries, I don't know what's been going on in your love life, but the underlying tone of this reading and this situation is it's the devil. I mean, it's fatality, it's vengeance, it's war, it's tons of, going above and beyond effort. And it's not necessarily evil. It's just there's been a lot going on and a lot brewing in whatever the situation is, whether you're in a current relationship or you've gone through a breakup or you're single and you're trying to get somebody's attention or they're trying to get your attention. There's a lot of forceful energy here. Maybe even like a violent energy. Maybe you're just really anxious and upset about something. So let's see what the rest of the reading has in store for you. That's the underlying tone. So you're coming from a place right now in this situation that is, it's almost like you're having to put in so much energy and effort, and might not be worth your efforts. Let's see here. But I mean, we have a man and a woman. They're chained to this energy and they're frustrated, they're separated. So I don't know if you've been having fights or you're feeling like something's wrong or you're giving up or you're trying or they're trying and you're giving up. But something is, there's definitely a heavy energy here. The devil's not a bad card at all. It's just, it's an energy of weight and heavy feeling and, anxiousness. And so that's the underlying tone. That what's crossing you is the Hermit. And that actually might be good for the situation, really, right now. I mean, you're going through something in your relationship or something that's in a past relationship, and you might need to just take a time out. And that's really what the Hermit is all about, is just being by yourself, thinking, pondering, just letting it something go and just, not waiting so much, but just do your thing. Be by yourself. Take care of yourself. And maybe stop putting so much energy into this. Stop putting so much energy into this right now. Not to give up on a relationship or a person, but just stop focusing so much of your energy on it. Focus on yourself and move away from this energy right now. I mean, even look how this card is. He's facing down. Just look away from it for a while and just focus on yourself. Focus on work, because something here is, it's either not healthy or it's getting the best of you, and you know that that's not what you want. So just let it be for a while. Now, what's grounding this situation is the Four of Pentacles. And Pentacles, this is major. These two are major arcana. And to have two major arcana being the foundation of the situation and what's crossing it is pretty significant for you in March. It's a weighted, heavy energy, and you need to look away from it right now. At least not necessarily look away and forget about it, but just really focus on yourself. Do what you can. Focus on yourself, what you're doing in your life, with your work, with your family, with your friends, and not necessarily be by yourself, but just focus your energy elsewhere right now. And when you do that, sometimes it just really changes all the energy, and it can be very beneficial. to you, to the other person, and to those around you. So keep that in mind as we move through this. Now, the foundation of this reading is the Four of Pentacles. And if you look at it, you have a man or a person, and they have their goods, they're content, but they're almost it's almost like they're keeping it all to themselves. And maybe that's what you need to be doing. You don't, maybe right now, because of this, because of these cards, maybe right now you don't need to be sharing and being out and about and all giving. Just this underlying energy here of kind of keeping it in is good for now. It could just be the first couple days of March, the first week of March, but just keep stuff to yourself right now. And not just your stuff, but your emotions and your feelings. I mean, obviously, if you need to talk about things with people, do. That's always very helpful, but don't go overboard and drown them out with all of your worries about a relationship, because sometimes when you do that, it tends to push people away, and you definitely don't want to do that. So this is something you need to worry about and deal with on your own. But also keep the energy light and friendly with your dealings with people. Go out and be around, but keep this stuff in, and it could just figure itself out. Now, what's crowning the situation and the month, this is the outcome. The 10th card is always the outcome of the situation. But right now, initially, what's crowning the situation and what the energy that's flowing down through it is the Queen of Cups. And what this is it's a water energy. Cups are a water energy, so Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And she's very, she's a good person, very fair. She is very successful, very happy, pleasurable, full of virtue. And this is what's crowning it. So I don't know if this is you or the person that you're in a relationship with or trying to be in a relationship with, or just kind of the overall energy of the situation is that it's good and it's virtuous and it's kind and full, but something happened. Something definitely happened, and it could be a water energy that you're dealing with, because I mean, look at her robe is even almost like waves. She has one foot in the water. There's a fish here. There's mermaids here. So it's very water, very emotional energy that's happening. But this card usually is a happiness card. So that's crowning it, the situation. So if you are dealing with somebody that's a water sign, it could have been a very good person, very good situation, but something happened, and you need to step out of it, or not necessarily just step out of it. It's not like something's ending here, but maybe something's brewing inside of you that you need to just keep to yourself for right now. Don't go spewing off, saying things you're going to regret and doing things you're going to regret. Just keep it to yourself, because you don't know what's happening over here yet. So in the recent past, you have the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands it's really a person that's really, they're carrying a lot of weight. They're very busy, hardworking, and Wands are fire signs. So I see we have Wands here and Wands here. So this is most likely you trying to keep harmony, trying to carry thing on, keep continuing to move on in good faith. But it's a lot to carry, and it's definitely a lot to carry all on your own. So you might be being frustrated of something like that. It's almost like you thought something was a certain way, and so you just carried on, but things kept happening that kept proving to you that something wasn't right. So you could have been continuing to carry this, and stuff kept happening, and you're realizing I don't know, something could be wrong. I don't know if there's a lawsuit going on or there's going to be some losses or there were some losses, but you were carrying a lot of stuff on your own and you weren't getting help for it. And it's been very frustrating for you, clearly. It doesn't mean it was bad. It's just how you were interpreting the situation. It could have been bad, but this is also how you're kind of interpreting the situation and what your energy was doing in the situation and approaching the situation. Now, in the near future, we have the King of Wands, which is also a fire energy. So this could also very well be you. And this card is really someone that is a good person, very friendly. You may have been married, or you may be getting married, or maybe you're involved with someone that's married. Probably not, but it's a good, grounded, wholesome person. I mean, there's animals off to the side. They're very diligent and proud in what they're doing for a good reason. I don't want to really say hardworking. It's not like they're hardworking, but they're just very passionate, a very passionate person. So this is most likely you in the near future. And you're sitting here looking at the situation. You're looking back. And this energy is also looking at the situation. They're looking down. They're saying, what is happening? What just happened? What's going on? I don't know what to do. You clearly were carrying a lot of weight. You're recognizing that. You're frustrated. But just keep it to yourself for now. Keep it in. And maybe, slowly work through it. Spend some time analyzing. And don't just jump out at and lash out. Because even though this energy is a very passionate energy, it doesn't mean that you need to be overly you don't have to be so passionate about that you lash out and say things you're going to regret. So just be with yourself and be with yourself and keep this contained for now. Now, the 7th position is in this reading, in this spread, the 7th position is how you're actually viewing the situation internally. You are saying, I'm here. This is the 4 of Cups, by the way. So we have 2 Cups energies. There's more. There's one right here too. But this is how you're viewing it. You're viewing the situation you're kind of not caring right now. You are, you had all this, you have this, and something else is being offered to you, and you're just so done and so frustrated that you're just looking past it and you're not recognizing it. So this energy may be trying to fix the situation. Maybe they're being very passionate about the situation, trying to fix it, trying to communicate with you and trying to be fair, but maybe you're just really fed up with all the work that you have been doing to keep it alive, to keep it working. Not saying it's over. I'm not saying it's over at all, but I'm just saying right now you need a time out from it, from that person, from the situation. So, and sometimes when you think things are being offered to you and you're frustrated, you miss opportunities. So really take some time. Keep this to yourself. Take some time and really just don't miss some opportunities because you're frustrated and because you're upset and because you're being passionate. Just go with the flow. Keep this internal and analyze. And, sometimes these things have their funny, they have a very funny way of working themselves out sometimes. So just be right now. Now, the 8th position in the Celtic Cross is how the other person or how the world is viewing the situation, how they're viewing you, how they're viewing the situation. This is a very different energy than how you're viewing the situation. The Page of Cups, it's a water sign. It's a very youthful, light energy, very pleasing, kind of in, kind of, I don't want to say the word studious, but just, they're also analyzing the situation, but they're trying to take a light approach to it. They're trying not to be so worked up about it, and they're trying not to be so fiery and passionate about it. Even though water signs and water energies tend to be very emotional, they're very good at keeping their downtime and thinking internally about their thoughts, which is really what you should be doing. And you are doing that. Sorry, you are doing that. And that's how they're looking at the situation. They're not looking at it like something major is wrong. They still feel very connected to you, and they're trying to bring you something. Excuse me. They're always offering their cups. They're always offering their cups. They're very helpful, very available. Water signs are always offering their cups, but you're not seeing it. You're really frustrated for some reason. And don't walk away from something just because you're frustrated, because this energy is looking at the situation saying, I'm good. I mean, maybe we had a fight. Maybe I was ignoring you. Maybe you were ignoring me. But I mean, I'm here. I want to be here. So let's not worry too much about it. Very youthful, light energy. Now, the ninth card in the Celtic Cross is the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is also a very youthful, light energy. And it's funny that the other person's viewing it like that, and that this is your hopes and fears. The ninth position is your hopes and fears of the situation. So it's also a very youthful energy. And it's this person is, now pentacles are earth signs. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're involved with the earth sign at all. This is your hopes and fears. So you're really wanting this, or, someone to maybe talk to you. Maybe you're just not talking and you want to talk and they're not talking, and it's making you infuriated and frustrated. So, it's a very scholarly energy. There's learning, there's news coming, there's messages, and they're bringing it. This person is bringing it. It could also be, kind of a management of the flow of information is this card. So this is your hopes and fears. So I don't think this is a fear. I think that I think you're afraid they're managing it too much. And I think that you're afraid that you're not going to talk, but I think they're going to be, and they want to at least be there and offer you something. So maybe just keep to yourself. Don't ignore, though, if they're reaching out or if they're trying to communicate. Don't ignore it. Don't miss this opportunity. I mean, unless you're just done. But you could, Aries energies can feel like they're very done in 1 minute, and then the next minute they're like, oh, I regret that. So don't say anything. Just keep to yourself. Expect some messages to come your way. And just know that they're not viewing the situation as seriously as you are. As seriously as you are. Maybe it is a serious situation and you really need them to recognize that, but it appears that it's not that. They're not viewing it that way. Now, what's the final outcome of the situation? This is a fabulous card. I mean, it's the King of Pentacles. It's very balanced, very grounded, business-oriented individual. They've attained great success. They've worked hard. Now, again, Pentacles are earth energies. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So maybe this, I keep saying maybe because I don't know if this is a general reading, but I think that just keep doing what you're doing. Put your head down. Keep working. Keep this stuff internal. Don't miss opportunities. You've worked very hard. You're looking back at the situation, but just keep your head down and keep working. Keep doing this and kind of encompass this earth energy of just diligence and mythology, Why can't I say that word? Methodical, hardworking, consistent. That's the word I was really looking for. Being very consistent, and just do your stuff, and keep hoping that this message is going to come. And if it doesn't, you're just going to be doing your thing and working hard. Just don't miss opportunities, because I think that they're wanting to reach out. Look at, you're looking past this cup. Here it is again. They're looking down. They're trying to offer it to you again here. And you're looking away. You say, I've worked too hard. You're looking back. Don't just focus on the past. This is the future. Don't focus on the past. You're looking back. They are too. But take on this type of energy. Look forward. Look forward. Work. Communicate. And we'll see. So let's look at the oracle cards. That was kind of a quick reading. There's clearly something going on. I really think it has something to do with the water energy. Maybe there's a water energy that you're walking away from and you're just done with the situation. And maybe there's an earth energy that's kind of on the horizon. It could be two people that you're working at, but it also could be that they are here and maybe you need to kind of encompass this type of energy and just slow down a little bit and don't miss opportunities. And they're maybe trying to communicate. So just do your thing, do your work, focus on yourself, put your head down, work,